Champione, champione, oe, oe, oe. Champione, champione, oe, oe, oe. Champione, champione, oe, oe, oe. Yes, people, welcome back. I mean, honestly, welcome back to GNA TV. You can hear my voice. My voice is dead. My voice is gone. I can't even talk properly. It's been like this since I've been with Lambs on the weekend watching the game. What a performance by our boy in the Blues. And yes, we are the champions of Europe. Not England, Europe. The best trophy that you could possibly win, any football club could possibly win, has been won by our boys. And again, we've fucked the process. We've stuck our fingers up to it. And we've just done it in half a season with a manager who walked in and has managed to revitalise the whole squad as well. What a performance by our boys in blue. We're going to go through, obviously, what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you some match stats in a bit. We're going to talk a bit about the game, put the link in the chat. We're going to do a player rating, but we're going to base it on a season basis. Yeah, so rather than just the game itself, we're going to do an overall season rating. I want you to get involved. Come in, have your say, give us your votes in the chat as well so we can bring them up. Also, please smash the like button. Please smash that like button. If you're new to GNA TV, please subscribe. We're one away from 1.1k in subscribers already. We're moving mad. We're moving massively. And yeah, it's what a game, Lambs, eh? Do you want to start?
Oh my God. Like, I was really trying to avoid going on streams because my voice was absolutely done today. Even now, I'm still trying to recover. It's still hella crusty right now. But oh my God, it's just because our absolute scenes. I'm so happy. I'm buzzing. I'm over the moon. It still hasn't sunk in because I can't believe it. I actually just still cannot believe it. But what a great day, what a great evening, what a great game, what a great win. I mean, I couldn't be happier. The kings of the King's Road are kings of goddamn Europe. I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing.
And look, Alex, I'm just going to go through some of these chats. Alex is in the chat. He's got the champagne bottles up already. I'm sure there's so many Chelsea fans out there at the moment that are still celebrating, and we deserve to. We went down to Fulham Broadway, me, Lambs, Prime was in the back as well. Let's get him in. Yeah, we went down to Fulham Road celebrating with our fans. And wow, what a show! What a show! Honestly, what a show! Prime, how you doing, bro? He's still a bit speechless.
Bless.
First of all, do I sound okay? My voice?
Yeah. You're fine. Yeah.
This is what football is all about. This is what these big games are all about. This is why, listen, these players, some of them I still don't trust, fine. But this is why I love people like Mourinho and Ancelotti and Tuchel, tacticians that when it matters in big games, they will get it perfectly spot on. There's a reason why I don't really like Guardiola. As great as his little tiki-taka system is, with all the deficiencies that we supposedly have, we can't score goals. We have some liabilities in midfield. Our defenders, whether it be Christensen or Zuma, are not that great. Chilwell maybe he's not that great. Zuma is not that great. Whatever. We're still able to beat Man City, who maybe not City fans per se, but rivals kept saying back in, was it January, February, that they're going to win the quadruple. And we beat them in the beat them in the league, and people said, "Oh well, they didn't play their full strength side." That's fine, okay. We beat them in the FA Cup semi-final. They didn't play their full strength side. That's fine. We beat them in the final. and I see City fans saying we didn't play their full strength side. So when are we going to play this amazing full strength City side that supposedly has this great squad depth?
Well, Prime, the thing is, it's very clear and evident. Tuchel has got Pep in his back pocket. Pep cannot work us out. Pep thought he could work us out look, the second game he played, he went defensive. It backfired on him. He went into the final all attacking without a CDM. You know yourself, me, you, Lambs, Slens. We all sat there and we was like, why is he not playing the CDM? Why is he going all out here? What is he doing? And we all said it. He overthought. He overthought the moment. And it backfired on him. And again, that shows that he doesn't know. He doesn't know. But before we move forward, Wayne, yes, guys, we are the champions, my friend. And there's only one team in London, Big up to you guys. And Wayne is right there. There is only one team in London. There's only one team in Europe. And that is Chelsea Football Club, our team. We fucked the process again. Yeah, we literally effed the process again. And we continue doing what we have been doing since Romans walked in through this door, which is help us continuously win at the highest level. And it doesn't matter when throughout a season, Chelsea can win things. We are a team that other players will look at and go, I want to play for them. Why? Doesn't matter how they win it, they win. They're winners. They're born winners. And that's why we're the best team in London. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying it. We are the best.
By the way, I don't want to hear anything more from Arsenal. Like you guys are finished. Yeah, from the time you're pulling up clips. Yeah, that's not even from this decade. It's not even from last decade. Yeah, you need to sit down. You need to calm down. This is how you know it's done. It's absolutely done, right? And did you guys know we are one more Champions League away from equaling Manchester? Yeah.
We don't talk to Arsenal fans anymore.
And also,
don't talk to them anymore.
All of this talk about how they've won more trophies than us. Yeah, can I just say, like a third of those are Community Shields. Have some shame.
Lambs, do you know what?
Big teams, yeah, big team mentality, yeah. We don't mention Community Shields, yeah. We don't talk about that. And do you know what? We are so close to surpassing you guys. So shh.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about Arsenal fans because they're irrelevant to this show. This show is about the best team in Europe, the team that runs Europe, runs England, runs Germany, runs France, runs Italy, runs every fucking country at the moment, and that's Chelsea Football Club. And big up to Concierge of Crime. Roman's thinking of his third Champions League while the Spuds are preparing away days for abandoned train stations, which is right there. So, look, I want to just quickly jump into some stats. Winter Surfer's here as well. Big up to the Winter Surfer. Brought him in. Still happy, still looks, you know. How are you feeling, Winter Surfer? Is it still sunk in yet?
Yeah. You know what? I don't care what happens in the Euros. I don't care what happens anymore. I'm just sitting back, chilling. My team's 2-time European champions. Don't care. Champion. We've done it again.
Respect. Twice. Respect.
2 times.
Yeah.
Two times.
Listen, let's go. Look, we will talk about the game a bit more. Let's bring up some stats. Let's show some people how the game actually went, because, to be honest, it was an unbelievable game.
Show Kante stats. They had to relay that field. On Saturday night, man.
Kante, look, when he was top with his, I think the average, they've given him an average rating of 8.43. For me, Kante was a 10. I don't know what they're talking about.
15 out of 10.
You know what I mean? James again had a great game. Havertz, Chilwell. That in all fairness, that would be my order. I thought they were all that good. They were all that good.
He's absolutely
really good.
I think Kante has been elected man of the match for, I think, our last 4 Champions League games leading up to, including this final as well, which just tells you how influential, how essential he is to that midfield, right? And I think not having him there for that FA Cup final hurt us, guys, really hurt us.
Yeah, look, and if you look at the stats in itself, Man City again dominated in possession, but did they really show anything? Did they really test Mendy with that 60%? No, because we defended so well. You know, they've had 7 shots, we had 1 more than them. They only had 1 shot the whole game on target, and I think that was Riyad Mahrez trying to cross the ball, and Mendy caught it, and they equivalated it as a shot. I think that's what it was. We only had 2 on target, fair enough, but at the end of the day, one of them went in the back of the net. You know, they only had 3 corners. We only had 1. And in terms of fouls, they fouled us more with 14 against our 13. You know, what a performance. You know, what a blimmin' performance. I'm still buzzing. My voice is gone. I just can't talk. Like it's it's gone, guys. It's gone. But yeah. Please smash the like button. There's nearly 50 of you here. Please keep smashing that like button for GNA TV. Let's keep subscribing if you're new here as well. We are going to be doing the Euros, which we'll talk about later on. Let us just enjoy this stream at the moment. But we will be doing Euro watch-alongs, which the Euro expert and Lambs and myself and I will be doing as well. Guys, I want to do a player rating, but I don't want to just do it based upon this game. You can throw in your, you know, what your answer is going to be based on what happened in the game in the Champions League. But I want a season rating for the players, the season rating. And what we'll do is we'll go through them from top to bottom. And I'm not going to include people like Kepa because I haven't played that much, and it's just there's no.
Kepa gets a 10. He has a Champions League medal.
Oh, Brian, stop it. Stop it. Viewers, get involved, yeah? The link will be in the chat soon. And another thing I wanted to tell you as well, Igal's paint is on its way.
Yeah.
There's a good opportunity that Igal, if the paint comes while we're still live, will come on here exclusively on GNA TV and paint himself blue as he promised us on this channel a little while ago. If not, we're going to set something up soon again on here, and yeah, he will be doing it one way or the other, but let's hope he comes on halfway through just to make us even more happy. But I want to start with the man in goal, Mendy. Lambs, take it away.
My goalkeeper, not Prime's. My goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, we brought him in literally just to kind of bridge it gap, and he's surpassed expectations. Golden Glove winner, deservedly so, has kept, I think, like most clean sheets as well. He's been so critical, so crucial to Chelsea's defensive turnaround. You know, him being an integral part of that, obviously Thiago Silva as well. But this guy, I am so happy for him. And considering his story as well, what a story he has as well, from going to being unemployed to having a Champions League medal, a trophy, Golden Glove winner, and oh my God, I'm honestly, I cannot wait for his future at Chelsea for the next 5 years, because I genuinely think he will win it all. He will be another Peter Cech.
Oh wow! Send the link.
And they come from like the same background as well. So we also got Peter Cech from Rennes, and it's just a beautiful story. I cannot wait. The guy, I'm gonna give him for this season 9 out of 10. Because there's been a few shaky moments here and there, and that's just because he's just settling into this role. And what he's done, what he's achieved so far, has been phenomenal. Big up, Edouard Mendy. Big up, Mendy.
Igal is coming, and the paint has already arrived. We've just dropped him the link. So Igal will be on GNA TV, people. Make sure you share it on all your socials. Yeah, let's try and get as many of the Chelsea people here to see this, to witness this. Igal painting himself blue live on GNA TV very, very soon. So make sure you stay tuned in and smash that like button. Winter Surfer, what you saying?
Mendy, season 9.5. My player of the year. I know I've no qualms with Mason Mount winning it, but for my preference, Mendy has just been a crucial point. I think the best summer signing by a distance, I think. Maybe argue Thiago Silva, but Thiago Silva's been injured. I think he established himself more after Tuchel's come in. And as much as the goals have helped in the Champions League run, some of the saves he's pulled off, especially in the semi-final, right before we scored the first goal and right after we scored, and just his calming presence, as it was proven when he didn't play in the FA Cup final, and he played in the Leicester game right after. You are now getting teams respecting Mendy as well. They know not to try any shots. And let me just talk about Saturday. Saturday, and I'm not joking about this, Saturday was probably his easiest game of the season. Easiest game of the season. He had no shot to save whatsoever. I mean, I swear I saw him smoking a cigar in that second half.
Yeah,
He wasn't doing anything. I mean,
we completely
game.
limited them.
Easiest game.
We limited them. It was so easy. It was a beautiful
9.5. 9.5 for me. He's player of the year for me.
Mendy's got a 9.5 from Winter Surfer. What's your rating of Mendy based upon his season, guys, not just a Champions League season rating. Let us know how important has he been to Chelsea Football Club. Prime, what you're saying about Mendy, our goalie, not your goalie.
Yeah, my player of the season by far.
Shameless.
In the final, I think he made one save maybe, and he made 3 catches from crosses when City were getting desperate. He didn't have to do much. He came up with 2-3 clutch saves in the semi-final against Real Madrid, especially when in a minute or two before we scored. Guys, this guy could actually surpass Czech's legacy. And he's the first, I think, black goalkeeper to win the Champions League.
Yes.
This guy's amazing. And you know what? I'll take the L. Me doubting him, I don't mind. I'll take the L gladly. If it means we're winning a Champions League and we're dominating, I don't care. So, yeah, my player of the season.
All you doubt was glad he's called Mr. Tickle now with those long arms, aren't you?
No. Yeah. That's the one thing I don't. Change the name. I don't like Mr. Tickle. Change the name.
Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic. That's what it is.
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
My goalkeeper.
No, Prime. Next season, I can say that.
Prime, shameless.
Yeah, shameless. Prime.
My goalkeeper. I have the Champions League. I don't care. I'll be shameless. My goalkeeper.
Yeah, I hear that. I do hear that. Fatso, what you saying, bro?
I'm sorry. I'm still smoking that Ruben Diaz's cigar pack, so I'm not even. Mendy. 16 clean sheets in the league, 9 clean sheets in the Champions League, 25 clean sheets in the season. Dang, in his first season alone.
Dang. Yep.
Arguably one of the best goalkeepers, probably after Peter Cech, man. I think in the future could be. I generally agree with Andrew. Can surpass that Peter Cech's record. I'll give him like.
That's Prime, not me. I'll give that to
wait, hold on. You know Cech's record in his first season. Yeah, what was it? 12 goals he conceded
15,
to win the league.
15.
Is this as great as it for Mendy?
No, not yet.
Not in league. No, not in the league. In the Champions League, he surpassed him.
Ah, cool.
They've only conceded 4.
All right, listen. All right, I'm getting gas. Sorry.
Given the fact that, like, where he came from, where we got him, considering what he was meant to be under 2 different managers, completely different managers as well, it's been phenomenal, has it not?
And you can tell how much the defence relies on him because they respect him and they seem to get an extra confidence when he's at the back. So that's plaudits to him as well that he's able to do that. So.
I hear that. I hear that. Oh, right. Can you, Andrew, send him the link? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give Mendy. I reckon Mendy's been a 9.5. I think he's been that good, that important. For me, he would have been player of the season just based on his impact. His impact to the football club, what he's done. The upgrade from Kepa to him was huge. You know
Bloody mountain. It's a mountain, Jim.
It's a mountain, exactly. And I know Mason Mount will probably get it, and I do hear that. But, you know, it is what it is. But I'd say 9.5 overall. Great saves, clutch saves. For me, this might be a bit of biased here. He has to be the best goalie for me of the season overall. I think he's been that good for Chelsea. I know people will say Edison and whoever else. Fine, I get
Who's
that.
Ederson? Who's Ederson?
Exactly.
He's the midfielder playing in goal for City. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Oh, finally!
Yo, what you guys saying?
What are you saying, Agal? What are you saying?
Gal, show your face. We want to see your face.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet. I'll tell you that. But the reason is,
you can done it on camera.
The reason is, I'm gonna do it on camera, right? But you guys know me. I gotta at least show you guys the goods. So this right here is the highest quality of face paint in Chelsea blue.
Amazon.com, you know.
Right, as you can see, and it came in literally a few minutes ago. If it would have came in an hour earlier, I probably would have had everything done in time.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Wait,
But
So I'm a
it's
man of my word.
here's the evidence. It's happening.
I'm a man of my word.
It's gonna
But what I
happen.
need
Yes, you
someone
are.
to do now is I
Yeah.
need someone to find the video. Which video was it that I said it on?
Don't worry, Hassan's in the chat. He's got a clip of it. I
Oh,
think
Hassan, do me a favor.
Yes.
If you're in the chat, you have me on Instagram. DM me the actual video because I need that video.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, people? Anyone in the chat right now? DM Igal the clip, because I know the clip was sent to me. The clip of him saying about painting
Without
himself
the music. Without the music.
Without the
Because
music,
I know they
we will be
made
doing it. Igal's got to prepare it, so he might not be right now. He's still got to sort it all out. But we will be
Is this like
organising.
a
Let's
big?
do it now on the
a big
screen.
film?
No,
How
what
hard
I'm
is
gonna
it?
do is when you guys are done, Jem's gonna come on. I'm gonna grab it. I'll go to the bathroom. It will be a whole thing where he's just watching, laughing the whole time.
I'm just gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna take the piss. Just make sure you all tune in. It's
And
gonna
then,
be mad.
afterwards, I'm gonna send a clip to Jem so he can put it on this channel also.
Oh, you are shameless.
I hope it's hair.
He
What?
hopes it dyes your hair permanently. So you don't-
If it
so
does, I'll
blue.
shave my head today because I have work tomorrow.
Yeah,
can't
Igal's
risk
got to
it.
be careful.
It's a bank
Kai's here as
holiday.
well. Yeah.
Yo, Kai, none of that butt cheek talk.
All I'm going to say, man. You. Am I
I can hear
muted?
you.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I can hear you, I can hear you.
Come here, you stupid microphone. Anyway,
Not
Igal,
that microphone.
those butt cheeks better be blue too. You said complete dye, man. Don't come to me with the face stuff, man. You said
I don't know
complete
why
dye,
this guy
bro.
wants to see my butt cheeks. What's going on?
I don't want to see your butt. I don't want to see your butt cheeks. But everything must be blue, man. Basically, what I'm saying is you have to be completely blue.
You're gonna look like
Like
a
a
Smurf, man. You're gonna look like a
Yeah.
Smurf, or
Yes.
a reject from Avatar. One
Or
of the
Megamind.
others.
Or Megamind.
Listen, I'm already ready for it. The internet's gonna break. Pretty sure.
It's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be good.
It's gonna
so
be-
make
it's
sure
gonna
that
be crazy,
you
man.
tune in.
Anyway,
Let
I'm
me
gonna let you guys continue talking about Chelsea.
Yeah, let me know. I'll finish
then-
off after this and we'll
You're
talk anyway. Yeah?
well done, Igal. Man of his
peace out.
word.
Well done, Igal.
Man of his
And we
word.
look forward to seeing
Man
you
of
paint
his
yourself
word.
blue, and I'll be there witnessing it.
Listen,
We are.
just
We
so
are.
everyone knows, I said this in February. So in
Yes.
February, even some Chelsea fans didn't think you were gonna win it. So
That's
let's be
true.
real.
That's true.
That is true. That is
Even
true.
on
I'll give him
Saturday,
that.
they didn't think.
Jem,
we
I
could
don't
win.
think you even thought you
Yeah.
could win it.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't.
Anyways,
I never thought
congratulations,
we would win the
guys.
Champions League.
Make a
But
Put
Igal,
them
we'll
all
see you in a
together,
bit, yeah? We'll see you
Peace.
after. Yeah. All right, see you in a bit.
See you, pal.
As you can see, Kai, my voice is still gone. I'm still struggling to get it back. It's lost
Yeah,
somewhere.
man. I
in
can.
Broadway
I
when
can
it
see,
went down
bro. I
there.
can see, man. Yeah.
Kai, what we're doing is we're doing a season rating for our players at the moment. We're on Mendy. How do you feel he's performed the whole season?
I love Mendy, man. I've loved Mendy, man. I'm so happy for him. It's too bad too many people are stuck on the fact that he's black, man. That's all they're talking about. Like, it's people not saying how good the guy is as a fucking footballer, man. Like, if you see Matt Law, the first thing Matt Law said, oh, he's the first African goalkeeper to win the Champions League. Like, that's irrelevant to how good the guy is as a fucking footballer, man. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
he's so good, man. He's like the perfect goalkeeper. We got him for 19 million, which is insane, man. Insane, man. Kepa for 72. So basically almost 4 Kepas for the price of fucking Mendy, man. Which is, man.
It's been mad.
That's-
It's been
Wait,
mad.
Kai, you said you
Yeah.
love Mendy. You don't usually say love when it comes to the football player. Are you okay?
Hey, if he wants the Champions League, I love him.
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to man like.
Man crew.
Guy, do you love Mason Mount? Do you love Mason Mount?
Let's not go that far. I have my limits, man. I have just a little bit. I don't have enough love for everybody, bro. I have only a selected
That's why,
few,
man. I
Kai's
just-
like baby steps, yeah?
Baby steps, yeah, exactly.
What about
exactly.
this
Let me-
Rather than
Zuma.
because we've got to speed it, what I'll do is
Yeah,
speed it up a bit because otherwise we're going to be forever. But rather than me go around and ask you, Zuma, overall performance,
7?
7.
I agree
I
with
mean,
that.
because he was good first half.
And
we scored
the highest scoring centre back as
Yeah,
well.
scored a lot of important goals. And then he's been in and out. It's not his fault. Just let Indiana do that. It's fine. No
Indiana,
problem,
that don't make no sense, does it? Champions of the Champions League competition. It doesn't. We're the champions of Europe. It's not.
He waffles, man. He waffles.
Yeah.
Indiana, you couldn't even beat a team that never won any European trophy whatsoever, man. Just like
Good
calm
evening.
down, man.
Good evening.
You lost to good evening.
Yeah.
Hey, the ice cream man's here. What's going on? You want ice cream? Yeah, look, I thought Zuma's been very good. I give him a 7 as well. People in the chats are saying 6s, 7s. Arsenal podcast, you don't live rent free in our heads, mate. We live in yours. I actually own the Emirates, mate.
Arsenal fans, go away.
Wait, Jem, if you really wanted to own the Emirates, you would have done it wildlife style and pee on it. See, if I was there, I would have done that.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly
God, microphone, man. Jesus Christ.
What is that?
It's not my microphone, man.
Is it not yours?
It's not mine, man.
Right, let's move on to Krusty. Krusty the Clown.
Who the fuck is Krusty, man? I don't know who that is, man.
What is that noise? It's not me. Is it Prime?
Who went on mute then?
It's not me. I've been muted before that noise came on.
I was muted as well. Me, Prime, Andrew, all muted. Jem, was it you?
Sorry,
Oh,
it me?
for God's sake.
Anyway, Krusty the Clown,
I was muted as
Christensen.
well.
Christensen. Lewis, if you're in the chat, we're here to rate Christensen, your lover. What are we saying?
Here's the thing with Christensen, yeah? It's like Zuma. They each had half seasons where they were brilliant. Yeah. So
I think Christensen was slightly better than Zuma as well, because there was a time Thiago Silva was injured. Him and Rudiger had to really step up in that defense, and he did a great job. So overall, he made some important blocks. Few mistakes here and there, so I'll give him an 8 overall.
Yeah,
I
disagree.
no, I would say 7.5.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Again,
7.5.
some of these man I still don't trust. So
I'll go 8. I'll go 8.
I think.
Go on, Fata. What are you saying?
I'll go 8. I'll go 8 for
You
Christensen.
got 8, yeah.
Yeah.
You got an 8 from Fata on Christensen. What are the viewers saying? 7, 7, 7, 7s. What else have we got here?
7.5s.
7, 7.5, 7.5s out of 10. What is this guy doing? So you say Arsenal don't live rent free in your head, but you literally run down the Emirates to celebrate. Listen, mate, I'm going to explain it one more time so that you understand this. We was in a pub next to your stadium. Do not come to me if Arsenal are in a final and you go next to Chelsea Stadium and you win it. Don't tell me you do not go next to the stadium and do a video. Like,
exactly.
Just calm yourself down. You're irrelevant.
Like, Jem, do you know what that's like? Yeah, do you know what that's like? It's literally like being you're out with your people and you run into your ex, and your ex thinks you follow them there. Go away, go away.
Listen, I told you guys, I'm not spending any more energy on this. Which London club is bigger? It's done. It's done. It's done. It's rubber stamped. It's underlined. It's permanent marker. It can't be removed. No tattoo specialists. No lasers. It's done. It's done. Don't waste your time.
You know what it is? You know what it is? If Arsenal won the Champions League, they would do the exact same thing to Spurs.
Exactly.
Let's leave it there anyway. I don't want to talk about irrelevant London clubs that ain't on our level anyway. So forget them. Rudiger. What we said about Rudiger and his performance this season.
9.5, and Rudiger, in response to your video, I was one of them people who wanted you out. I am so goddamn sorry. I apologize. I humbly apologize. Yeah, 9.5, you deserve your new deal once again. I'm so sorry.
9.5 is too high. 9.5 is too high.
I think 9. I think 9 because of his comeback. I was one of those as well. But in my defense, all I ever asked him to do was stand up and be counted, and he has done. He has been sensational. He is, for me, during this whole run, I've been worried about him getting injured more than Thiago Silva. He has been outstanding. That block in the first half with Phil Foden, because that was going in. Mendy's not saving it. I looked at the angle. That block was unbelievable. And he just leads from the back. He's just awesome. And if he's getting a new contract, it's well deserved. And 9 for me. 9 for me. He was excellent.
I can't lie, Andrew. You and Prime kind of like cheapskating it, but I'll give Rudiger 9.5 as well. I can't even lie.
I said 9. How can I skate it? I said 9.
It's still a cheapskate. I'll give him 9.5.
What the hell?
Yeah, I would give Rudiger a 9 as well. I think he's been that good. I think he's been very good. I think a 9 and a 9.5 are pretty much the same thing. Let's be serious. It's nothing.
Here's the thing with Rudiger. I've heard for the last year and a half, 2 years, that this guy's a leader and is vocal. And when he plays, you can see that he is the most focal out of our centre backs. However, I never saw the hype some people had of him. I just thought he was average, and I still kind of think it is. I'm not 100% sold on him. However, I cannot deny how important he's been. Especially the last, in the final itself, Silva came off and there was no effect to that backline. He stood out, and yeah, I don't know. I would give him an 8.5 personally. I think 9.5. I think that's too high because you have the likes of Kante, but yeah, 8.5.
Oh, Kante's getting higher than that. I ain't even got to Kante yet, but we will get to Kante very, very soon. Viewers are mixed with it, 8s and 9s as well. I completely understand where they go with it. Aspie. Oh, sorry, I forgot Silva, didn't I? How did I forget Silva, man?
Oh, Thiago Silva.
Yeah, go on, guys. Tell us about Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva, 8.5 for me, Thiago Silva, and I'll tell you why. It might seem low. He was injured for a big chunk of this run under Tuchel. However, I praise him for his off the field stuff as well. It's probably leadership off the field. The guys learning stuff from him, Christensen, Rudiger, etc. And he was desperate on Saturday. It was a shame he went off injured, but. Yeah, he's had a great impact. I just wish he was 5 years younger. I just wish he was 5 years younger. And he's well deserving of, if he's going to sign the contract extension, it's well deserved. We've just got to make sure we play him properly next season. You know what I mean? Get another good centre back in, so that Thiago Silva doesn't have to play all the games. You know what I mean? Just rotate him, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'd just like to echo what Andrew said. 8.5.
Sorry, people had that phone call.
And for exactly those reasons as well. Literally, if he'd stayed fit just a little bit more consistently, but the times that we were able to play him, he's always delivered, always come through for us, shown how essential he is as well. So yeah, echoing all of those points.
I'd give him a 9.
I would give him an 8.5/9. Yeah, I think he's really that good. I think he's came in and he's sort of molded. Like, people don't realise how important to have someone like Thiago Silva in the team, a leader, experience, someone that can literally shake the defenders that we currently have. Because this is serious. Last season, our defenders were shit. Let's not forget that our defenders were shit.
But that's why I give him a 9. I think his presence.
Winning mentality.
Exactly. Having a presence, having a leader in the dressing room, especially in your backline, is important. And even when he was injured, him being now injured didn't affect our backline because his presence in the changing room is such a big contribution, especially to someone like Christensen, who had to step up as well. So, yeah, I'll give him a 9.
I'm gonna echo what Prime said. I think it's just more of a redemption season for Thiago Silva. After the Champions League final loss last year, the future was very uncertain for Thiago Silva, and he did not know where he wanted to go. And he ended up at Chelsea, and what a surprise. He came back to win the Champions League. Deservedly so.
Do you know what, Fata? That's one thing. One thing that you know with Chelsea, you could be, it doesn't matter who you are, Thiago Silva, with Fernando Torres when he left Liverpool, whatever. Players come to Chelsea and they win things. Yeah, and you think about someone like Thiago Silva, who's a world-class defender, has been PSG, AC Milan, top player. He's not been able to do it at any of these teams. He walks in at Chelsea, along with the squad that we got and the manager and Tuchel, and goes and wins it within one season. And that just shows about what our club's about. We're winners. Our club are born winners. Do you know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's madness. We love to see it. Isn't it, Kai? We love to see it, bro.
We do, man.
What about Mr. Aspie?
Ooh.
Redemption for
9.5.
Dave, man.
9.5.
I'll go. I'll go. I think I'll go 8.5 for him because it's been an up and down season for him. I don't like him at right wing back, but if I talk about Saturday, that was a captain's performance, man. Because I'm sure some of us have maybe doubted a bit of him this season, but the man, even more so Saturday, he just cemented himself an even bigger legend at this club. He's collected all the trophies. He's played well. He's been consistent. He's Dave. He's our Dave. You know what I mean? We call him Dave for a reason. First of all, because we couldn't pronounce his name when we first signed him. But, you know, it's just one of those things. He's just...
Andrew, so some of us still can't pronounce his name.
Aspilicueta.
Cesar
I just call him
Aspilicueta.
Aspie. It's easier to say Aspie, man.
We'll just call you Dave. We'll just call
No,
you.
he hates that name, man. He hates that name. Did you see the interview? He was like, "That's not my name. That's not my name, though." You know?
Yeah, but they shout it. They literally shout it. I've been to the game, and Fata knows as well.
Yeah.
Literally, all they shout out is Dave across the stadium. Dave, come on, Dave! Come on, Dave!
Okay.
Dave.
Yeah, he's been immense. He's been absolutely immense, and he deserves.
Yes.
You know, he deserves this. He's been such a good server for Chelsea. You know, massive server. I know he's not a great leader. A lot of people say, "Oh, he's not a good leader. He's not a John Terry," but he's a great server for Chelsea, and he deserves the trophy that we've won. You know, so
I'd give him a 9. I'd give him a 9 though, just because that's the trophy that still eluded him a lot, and deservedly so. He won it on Saturday, and arguably he's, I think, nearly the top of the Chelsea folklore in terms of right back legends.
I agree.
Right there, nearby Ivanovic and that. Yeah.
Ivanovic. Yeah, I'd say Ivanovic. Is there anyone else you could probably throw in there? Probably not. Yeah, him, Ivanovic. You couldn't say Paulo Ferreira, could you?
No, it's just him and Ivanovic. It's an argument.
What about Reece James? Because he's obviously, I mean, he was a bit shady at the beginning through season, especially when Tuchel came in. He couldn't really adapt. He was struggling to get used to the position, and then he just took off, didn't he?
I don't even think it was adapting. When you look at that whole month, so from, I say, losing against Arsenal to Lampard getting sacked and Tuchel coming in, James was carrying an injury. He had to play against Arsenal while half fit. And then Tuchel comes in, and then he's still recovering from said injury. So I don't think it was an adaptation problem, really. I think it was just him recovering, and we're seeing the best of him. In the final, he marshaled Sterling perfectly, which really isn't that hard to do. Sterling's not that great, but yeah, superb. 8.5.
I think I give him an 8, a solid 8. He's had an up and down as well, I think, but better into the season. And I think, like I said, he's been adjusting to a new role, right centre back and right wing back. And Saturday culminated in a great performance. I know people are going to say Sterling is not playing well at the moment, but he's still got the pace to trouble, say, if Aspie was playing there, to get him behind. So I thought he's had a great another building block season. Remember the kid's only 20 years old. He's only 20 years old or something like that, and he's got ages without any serious injuries. He can be here for a very long time, a very, very long time, and he's just brilliant. And what a first trophy to win, European Cup.
You got Anita singing the Man City songs loud and clear for everyone to see.
Who made it the Man City song, though? It's a classic, man.
Oasis, because they're Man City fans.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
you know
so that's why I cry.
It's too bad, man.
Maybe someone should have saved Pep from playing without a DM in the final, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm not having it. Sorry, Jim. I'm not having this whole only one because they didn't play without the fucking DM. I'm tired of this excuses every time.
Yeah,
City fans, the media finds fans why we won. We won because we were a better team. We beat them 3 times with 3 different formations. I'm tired of the excuses. And even Gundogan, he didn't play as high as he usually plays. He played a little bit deeper. So I'm not having that excuse, bro.
Yeah,
exactly. People are trying to take credit from us over and over again, man.
All I've seen is that Pep cannot work out Tuchel. He can't work out how we set up. He was giving it all the blah, 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 blah. No, he don't know what he's fucking talking about. He's proving it again.
Until he gets his house in London, he's living rent free in Pep.
By the way, Lambs, I'm glad you're safe and healthy. And
What? I'm back already, bruv. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying,
I'm back in my man cave, bruv.
I changed the locks if I were you.
I'm just saying,
I think he stole a copy of the key.
Yeah.
I changed the locks. Change the locks, man. That's what I
What
do.
about Ben Chilwell?
Change the locks and add the lock as well, man. I'm saying.
I see. I'll give him a 9. I see.
For Chili B.
Yeah, Chili B.
I see.
I think I got to give him an 8 as well.
8
He's had a,
for Chilwell.
he's had a mix.
Easily.
He's had a mixture of a season, but Tuchel has obviously worked on him, and credit to Chilwell as well, taking on the understanding of the coaching and also improving. I thought he's been very good defensively as well, because we were told by Leicester City fans that he can't defend properly when we bought him, and he has improved defensively. I thought he locked as much as James locked down Sterling, he locked down Mahrez at the weekend. He locked him down. I don't think I've seen Mahrez have a ineffective game like that before. He locked him down. They couldn't get past him, and he was very good. And he had a hand in the goal as well. So 8 for me.
Same. 8.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Chilwell.
I think he's been great. Go on, Prime.
He's great. I don't know, maybe because it was a final, but the one thing I would say is, because on that left-hand side, he was supposed to be our outlet going forward, and there were times when I just wanted him to be a little bit faster. But again, it's just little criticisms. It doesn't matter anyway. We won, so over the course of the season, started well, dipped a bit, but again due to an injury. But he came back, and what did I give James? An 8.5 as well. Yeah, I give them both 8.5s.
I agree. I think Chilwell's had a great season. He's adapted very well again. I mean, you got to remember when Tuchel came in, it was Alonso that was starting because Chilwell was struggling to adapt to that left wing back position, and we was like, "Oh fuck me, get rid of Chilwell. He's shit." Blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, he turned up. He worked hard, and now he's back in the team, and he deserves it. He deserves it because he played so well. He saved us so many times in the Champions League final. People don't realise it. At that back post, the amount of times he cut out that ball at the back, and he dealt with Mahrez very, very well. Dealt with Mahrez very, very well. Someone that he's played with at Leicester, so a perfect player to come up against him, to be honest. But yeah, I think he's been awesome. I really, really do. And he must be happy coming over to Chelsea from Leicester and winning the Champions League in his first season.
Just saying,
do you know what I mean?
Bro, remember when they beat us in the FA Cup? Leicester were so happy, man. I actually checked it, and you can fit four FA Cups and 1 Champions League trophy, man.
Kai, I'm going to let you start with this guy.
Enjoy that tiny Kovacic, man. I gave him on my rating 7 because I think he was underwhelming for me this season compared to how he usually is. So for me, I can't give him anything more than a 7. And I love Kovacic, man. He's my man love, man. He's the only man that I love.
He has pictures of him on his wall. That's
and
how much he
Mendy,
loves him.
and Mendy.
I'll show you guys something, yeah.
Oh no, he's got wallpaper on his phone, people.
I think I'm in agreement with Kovacic. I'm agreeing with Kai Kovacic, but I'll be a bit. I'll go 7.5. I think he's played well now and again, more than last season. Last season.
That's my WhatsApp paper, people. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
There he is. That's
7.5 for me, man. Very solid. Very good. Missed him in the last few weeks because we can't rotate. But,
I'd agree with 7. I'd say a 7 or a 7.5. I think he's been okay. I don't think he's had a bad season. I think he's been pretty impressive. So, yeah. It's not
if he didn't have that injury near the end, I would give him at least 7. But yeah, I think he's been, not the best of the season by Kovacic, but because of the injuries and that.
I'm gonna wait to see how much you're gonna give Werner Fatul, man. That mofo gets anything more than a 6.
I knew you were going to set that anyway.
I will find that.
All right, cool.
All right. Anyone else want to get involved in that one? Or are we moving?
Matteo.
Yeah.
8.
This is why I love Lamb, man.
That's fine.
I can't wait to see Lamb's rating.
The man has 4 Champions Leagues. Respect it.
Oh, that's true.
You know what? Lamb's gonna give Kante a 15, so she's trying to justify it.
Lambs, factually, you are correct.
Kante's already going to get
minutes in this
10.
one.
He's getting more than 10, so don't worry.
Oh my god!
All right, We're going to move on to Lambs' absolutely favourite player, a player that's has caused controversy this season, a player that, especially on this channel, has been digged out quite a lot for his performances.
Oh man,
Jorginho is a Champions League winner. He's a Champions League winner. He's rubbing it in my face. He's rubbing it in Lamb's face. He's doing all this. He was crying as well after the game. I see how upset he was. Lambs, take it away.
6.5. And this is why I'm going to give him a 6.5, because at the end of the day, I feel like when it comes down to it, we've never actually had to just rely on him to turn up, because when we have, he's disappointed us. He's let us down so badly. So it's clear Jorginho shines when he has certain players, quality players around him that allow him the time, the space to do what he does best. But in certain situations, in certain games, and if he loses control, he doesn't have that control. He doesn't have people like Kante covering for him. He doesn't have our centre backs dribbling, carrying that ball forward, literally trying to propel the team forward. The guy doesn't turn up. So, but under Tuchel was the best I've seen for him. Congratulations on your Europa League trophy. Congratulations on your Champions League trophy. Now, please leave my club and good luck for the future. Thank you very much.
There she goes. You heard it again. She gave him a 6.5. She still doesn't rate him that highly. That's Lambs' opinion. Winter Surfer, I can see your face. What are you going to say?
8.5 for me for the season. 8.5. He listen, and you all know he's not my favourite player, but I can't go against what he's done under Tuchel this season. He's been a linchpin in that side. Yep, he's made a couple of mistakes, but every single player's made a couple of mistakes. And also, just this season alone, I think he's been steadying. He's been a professional. He's been a motivator in that team. I just think he's played very well, and I want someone, maybe one or two more bodies in the summer, so we can give this guy a proper rest. Because I think he was running on fumes in that Champions League fun. He still played well, but 8.5 for me for the season. I think he's played very well.
Kai?
8. I mean, he's not my favorite player, but I like Jorginho. I think he's very, very underrated with what he offers the team. And I think I'm glad he won the Champions League, man, because yeah, man, he deserves it. He's so hardworking, and he gets so much hate from some fans, and he still stays professional, he plays well. So. Hey, Fatur, first of all, man, when I'm talking, bro, be respectful. Second of all, throw away that hat, man. That hat is one of the ugliest things. That's my rating for him, 8.5, man. 8. That's all he gets from me.
Jorginho, 8.5. I think it's been brilliant. We do need another midfielder in, because either way, we only have 3. And Kante is world class, but he's injury prone now, and his age. Kovacic, he's not injury prone, but he's been underwhelming a bit this season, plus injuries. And Jorginho, when he plays too many games, he'll burn out. And Gilmore's quality, but he's young, and I don't want to force him into big game situations when it's unnecessary. So we need to bring someone else in that's quality, that can rotate between the 3. But yeah, for him, I think he's been brilliant this season. And especially in big games, when we need him to, he stepped up. That blunder in the Arsenal game, I personally don't care, because Arsenal aren't a big club. So we lost to a mid-table club, which is fine for me. But yeah, 8. What is it? What did I say? 8.5?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, whatever. Deserved. And he's a Champions League winner.
Yeah, I hear that. There's nearly 75 of you here. Please smash the like button. If you're new to GNA TV, subscribe as well. We've just hit 1.1k as well. So let's try and aim to 1.2 now as well, people. So please continue the support here. Fata, what are you saying?
I'll go 8. At least he's won Champions League more than Arsenal and Tottenham ever does.
Yeah, that's true. He did.
There you go. I'm going to give him my rating now. Okay, so I'm going to give Jorginho a 7. Yeah, I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. And look, I feel like he's performed very well under Tuchel. I think Tuchel's got the best out of him. I still have my questions of him. I'm happy that he won a Champions League because I do think he is heavily criticised, a lot more than what I usually criticise him. There's other people that do it a lot after. I feel like he's still a system player. There's things he still needs to prove to me. That I hope he stays at Chelsea so he can just prove me wrong. Because if he proves me wrong, great. But I still think there's question marks in his game. However, he has had a very good overall season at Chelsea, and he has been important in games. He has been important. At the same time, he's been very wasteful. He's given goals away and lost us games. So it kind of like balances it out for me a little bit. So yeah, a 7 for Jorginho, a 7 for Jorginho from me.
Jam. Put yourself on big screen and say that again.
Why?
Just do it for clipping purposes.
I was just gonna say he's gonna clip you, Jem.
No, I ain't doing it for clipping purposes. What about this man?
Anyway, I gotta get back to work. I'm actually serious. My break is over, but I will give my opinion about him before I go.
Yeah, go on.
I think he has been what is the word I'm looking for? He's been very convincing. World class is too much. He has been very convincing. He proved me wrong in many occasions. One of my biggest, and Andrew knows this, one of my biggest criticism with him was his decision making and his passing in the final third.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was the game against City and the game against the second game of City in the Champions League where he actually had really good passes. So I just hope he works on that because that's the only deficiency in this game is the final ball passes. And other than that, he has a lot of potential to be borderline world class. So I'm happy for him. He won the Champions League at the age of 22, which is amazing. There's nothing more to say, Yeah.
I agree.
Clap for Dick Nose. I'm proud of it.
Listen,
You're lucky Johnny's not here,
What is Johnny gonna do?
At the beginning,
This bald head.
I would never have ever imagined Kai would sit here and give the speech about Mount at the beginning of the season. So wow, absolutely.
That's what Kai's
I'm a fair guy. I'm a fair guy.
He's a very fair
guy.
Listen to this stat about Mount. He has more Champions Leagues than Paul Pogba.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but Pogba played for a decaying club, man.
And Bruno.
So it doesn't
But with that logic, even Kepa has.
Yeah.
Kepa has more Champions Leagues than Buffon. Come outside.
Anyway, Jim, thank you for having me on, bro. I'm gonna go back to work before I get fired, man.
Thank you.
Speak to you soon, Kai.
See you guys.
See you, Kai.
And Fatur, leave lambs alone, man. Leave them alone.
What? I'm back, man.
See you guys. Take care.
Yeah, mate.
For me, Money Mason Mount has been a 9. A 9.
Yeah.
That's it. A 9 is probably the right answer for him. The way he's progressed this season, and not only under Lampard, but even under Tuchel. Even when people doubted him, there was a lot of fans saying Tuchel's going to come in, he's not going to get the game time. Tuchel's going to play him. He's not going to be like the bum boy of Lampard.
Just say David's name. Just say David's name.
He's even David. He's improved so much. He's improved so much that under Tuchel, that Tuchel's even looked at him as an important figure at Chelsea now as well.
I think now.
Absolutely.
I think next season.
He set us that goal up in the Champions League final. What a ball from Mason Mount to play Kai Havertz in. That got us the goal in the first place as well. People forget about that.
I think next season he's got to. Well, if we get a striker, he'll probably get more assists, but he's got to add a bit more. He's got to fix his shooting a bit more, and he's got to add a few more goals to his game if he's going to be playing that type of position. Otherwise, it's been a standout season. Still to this day, I don't know why he gets hate from even some of our own fans. This doesn't make sense. But you know what? He's carried this team sometimes on his back this season. And he's never shied away from it.
We will be getting to N'Golo Kante, Charlotte, but I've missed him on purpose.
He gets a 9. Mount gets a 9. He's been excellent this season.
The winter service.
Mount. Yeah. I'll give him a 9. My thing next season, not just for him, but all of the attackers, is we bring in a striker. So who misses out? Or because all right, Werner misses chances, but we know his uses and his quality. Havertz is only going to get better. Mount is only going to get better. Ziyech, hopefully he kicks into form next season. Someone is going to have to miss out, and they're all going to have to work hard to get into the team.
I don't think
that's what I'm looking forward to.
But I don't think it matters because it's like
it's
a squad game. It's a squad game, and Tuchel's never played the same team. I don't think twice since he's been there, and he'll probably do the same. He'll probably do the same. And you know what? It's probably good for Mount, for James, for Chilwell because they won't burn out at a young age.
I know.
But that's what when he gets the chance, he's just got to take it. That's all. He's just got to take it.
I agree massively on that.
I can't lie. I would give him a 9, but since Johnny's not here, I'll give him 8.5.
Yeah. Actually, you know what, Gem? Let's all say give him a 4 and clip it and send it to Johnny.
I give Mason Mount a 1, to be honest.
He doesn't even register for me. He doesn't even register.
It was a lucky pass. It was a lucky pass.
Yeah.
Kepa could have played that pass.
He was shooting. He was shooting. He went for a long shot. That wasn't a pass. It was a long shot.
What about Christian Pulisic? Because there's been a lot of talk about him having quite an average season for him. When you look at it overall, he's not really had. He's been injured. He's come into the team. When he has come into the team, he hasn't really had an impact. He had that big opportunity in front of goal in the Champions League, which he should have buried.
Yeah,
he should have buried to at least give us that comfort lead. He didn't do that. I'll start with Christian Pulisic. I'm going to give him a 7. I don't think he's been that great. 6.57 is probably what I'll give him. But Winter Surfer, what are you saying?
I'm going to be harsh on you, Jem. I'm giving him a 5.5 for the season.
Okay.
And that's only because, everyone's been calling to have a run in the team. He has had a run in the team the last 6 weeks or so, and he's not done anything. And I think Saturday, just summed up a frustration of a season for him and for us when he just pulled that shot just too much wide. And I just think, maybe I don't know if the US are playing in the summer. I don't know, but give him some time off, give him some time to integrate a bit more, and then hopefully he can go through the season without being injured for a long time. That's what I want to see. Get him like that, and then let's see what he can do.
I'll give him a 5.
Yeah,
it's been a poor season though. I think ever since he got that injury in the FA Cup final, he hasn't looked the same.
It's not been the same.
I'll give him. I'll give him a 5.5. Pulisic is one of the most talented players in the world, but his injuries is a problem. And again, hopefully in the summer he can go off, relax, chill out. Maybe if he is going to a tournament with America, maybe that does help him actually.
Yeah, because
he's a Champions League winner now.
Yeah. Hopefully
he has that confidence. Tuchel believes in him. He's going to use him correctly. So if he has to go away with America, go away. Maybe they win it or they get to a semi-final or something. Show how important you are and come in next season. Because remember, we're not really going to have a preseason again. There's Euros for us as well.
You've got Super Cup and World Cup as well.
Exactly. So we need to start off on fire, which means if you can have a summer where, for your respective countries, where you're playing amazing and you're on fire, that can help bleed you in for next season. So with Pulisic, I clearly Will's not on here and he'd be raging at the ratings, but I love the guy. I know what he can do. The goal he missed was annoying, yes, but look, we're only going to go from strength to strength, and with a quality manager at the helm, someone like Tuchel, there's no saying where he could go with potential.
Yeah, true.
I agree massively on that. There's nearly 100 of you here right now, so please smash that like button for GNA TV. If you're new here, please subscribe as well. There's probably a lot of new viewers coming in and out of here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I think Christian Pulisic has been, like I said, 6.5 bar average. Not the greatest of performances as well, but it is what it is. We move on to another scene. Hopefully he can keep fit. At least try and keep fit for at least 60% of the season, 70% of the season. It's hard with Christian Pulisic because, like what Prime says, he's a talented player. On his day, he can be a match winner. He can be the difference for Chelsea Football Club. Yeah. And sometimes I feel like he he misses out. He misses games. He goes out of games. He divs out of games. You know what I mean? And I don't really understand.
You know,
why.
Tuchel rates him. That was his first sub on Saturday.
Tuchel rates him massively.
He rates him. You know what I mean? He brought him on. So.
I don't know what's happening, but we're going up massively on views. There's nearly 130 of you here as well. Smash the like as well. People, make sure you subscribe as well, because there's obviously a lot of new people rolling in at the moment. What are you saying, Fata? Tell me.
I said 5.
You said 5, did you?
I said 5. The injury.
Fair enough. We're going to move on then. We're going to move on to the GOAT, the actual GOAT. The GOAT, I call him, of football. I'm going to go with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz, who got Chelsea that winning goal in the Champions League final, was the difference in the game. For me, had an immense performance, an absolutely massive, massive, massive performance. I'm going to give him, overall for his season, I think he's had a 7.5. And the reason I say that is because I don't think he's played. He hasn't played as much as others, if that makes any sense. If you look at all the signs that have come through the door, he's had COVID, he's suffered with injuries as well. But for me, he's been, when he has played, he's took his chances. Some games he's dived out, he's missed out. But overall, I think he's a great player, and he's only going to go from strength to strength to strength at Chelsea. So I would give him a 7.5.
Yeah, same as well, Jem. I feel like if he hasn't got that COVID, man, he might be a different animal. I feel like that injury slowed him a lot at times, but the most important thing, the COVID as well. When you return from your self-isolation, you haven't got that level of fitness that you wanted to, and it's unfortunate that happened to him. And if he's come back this summer, this comeback fresh in summer life, hyped up in the Euros, and then carry the momentum the next season, boy, I think it's gonna be the one to watch next season.
Yeah, I agree. Winter Surfer, what are you saying, bro? How do you feel Kai Havertz has performed this season? Do you feel there's more to come from him when you watch him?
Yeah, there's more to come. He's had a brilliant end to the season. I'm being honest and fair for the whole season. I'll probably give him a 7, because the end of the season he was brilliant, culminating in that final performance. I thought he led the line very well. Next season, I'm expecting more. I'm expecting more goals and more assists. I'm expecting more from Kai next season to push on. It's got no, at the moment, there's no excuse for him to push on and start being the £90 million player we paid. He should do that. I think he's got everything. I mean, he's deceptively quick, as well. He is deceptively quick, and add some more, get more clinical in front of goal, and you'll get the goals. So 7 for me.
There's 150 people here waiting for a gal to paint himself blue right now. But
I did.
We're going to be doing
I have the intro ready. I have everything done. It's just, I just need you to finish your video so we can go do it.
We will do. We're getting there. We're getting there. We will make sure after people, everyone that's watching now, go and tune over to TV. And a gal will be painting himself blue live. I will be over there as well. So make sure you tune in. And it's going to be a massive, massive show.
Why don't you ask Igal what his thoughts are? Because he was endorsing the whole Smith Rowe as better than Havertz.
Obviously, I'm trolling, bro.
Igal, how do you feel Havertz has performed this season? I know he's been in and out, but as an Arsenal fan, what are your thoughts on him when you watch him?
I thought he's underperformed. I thought, as a generational talent, as people say he is, you need to put up bigger numbers than that. The numbers that he's putting up are not of the ilk of a £72 million player.
Yeah.
I would just like to use this time to echo the words of Kai Havertz. I don't give a fuck because we've got fucking Champions League.
Champion. Sorry, Gav, I keep.
You never sing that. You never sing that.
Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that.
Arsenal fan. He's disappeared. He's held his head up in shame. Well, has anyone else got anything to say about Kai Havertz or a move? Move on.
The signing of the season.
Signing of the season. Interesting.
Signing of the season. Listen.
Nah, it's Mendy. That's Mendy. It's Mendy.
Listen, yeah. I came out on Midnight Vibes while I was hella intoxicated and said, Kai Havertz is the signing of the season. Let me have this, please.
Lambs drunk? Never.
Hey, leave Lambs alone, man. Leave her alone.
Let me have this, yeah. I said it with my whole chest. Kai was the signing of the season. Now, I don't look like a complete dickhead now.
No, well, look, he yeah, that's true. But let's move on. Let's move on to. I don't want to talk about this guy. This guy's really pissed me off this season.
What is it? We're gonna have to, man.
Hakim Ziyech, people. What are your thoughts, viewers? 162 of you here. Let us know in the chat. What are your thoughts of Hakim Ziyech's performance?
I'll go first. I'm giving him a 4.
Not applicable.
I'm giving him a 4, only based on the fact of he scored against City in the semi-final and scored against them in the league. This guy is a very frustrating moments player. And I said this when we signed him, that he's not that good. I don't rate him. And Chelsea fans got gassed because he scored a wonder goal against Kepa in the Champions League. Make it make sense. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope next season he kicks on. But I think anyone out of our forward line, he has to be sold. Honestly, even his age means he's not going to improve and get player, or he's not going to improve and get better. So I think he has to be sold.
There you go.
He should be sold.
He has to be sold. Do you agree with that, viewers? Do you agree with what Prime said there?
Applicable.
That's harsh. If not applicable,
How?
it's harsh.
Wait, Andrew, how is that harsh? The hype he got, people compared him to Bruno because of Sheffield United. No.
Honestly, they really tried. They actually really tried. And people, obviously, this whole comparison to him and Willian. And come this end of the season, I don't really see that much of a difference between them. Like, one has a Champions League medal and the other one doesn't. That's it.
I've got to say, I gave Pulisic 5.5, and I think Ziyech has done more than Pulisic this season. So I'm giving him a 6. I'm giving him a 6 because he has provided us with, I know you said moments, but the moments are a part of football. He has provided us with that important goals he has scored. It's been frustrating for him. It's frustrating on part of himself, but also I just don't think.
He's out here.
I just don't think this formation suits him. I think we might see him better next season.
My club and country. I'm not having this from him. Embarrassing.
Richard.
Dan's with us as well. Dan, how you doing, bro?
Yo, what's everyone saying, man?
I haven't spoke to you in a while, man. My voice is gone.
Quiet weekend, you know. Just kick back.
Yeah, nothing special. Nothing
It's a
special.
normal weekend in the.
Yeah, it's normal weekend and Netflix and chill. You know.
Nah, literally, man. Nah, we haven't spoken in a bit still, but yeah, man, bro. As you can imagine, I'm as happy as everyone. Obviously, I wish I could have joined you lot, but obviously, I had my own people to take care of.
Yeah.
We were at the bar, and it was fun, man. I'm just happy that everyone had fun. Like, I haven't spoken to Chelsea who didn't have fun.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that everyone had fun. Everyone watched it with people. That's what it's all about, man. At the end of the day, man, win or lose, like, I'm just happy that I've met so many good Chelsea people, and like we created like a nice little family. Do you know what I'm saying? So soon come, we're gonna all link up, man. Well, to be honest, you lot have already linked up, so it's me to just come and link up with you guys.
I'll come meet you, bro. I need to come and meet you. We need to go out for some
100%,
drinks.
man.
You can hear my voice. It's ruined. I'm done out here. Honestly, I'm done out here. But Dan, what's your thoughts on Hakim Ziyech's overall season? We're talking about the players and their overall seasons. How do you think he's performed out of 10?
He's been disappointing. Look, at the end of the day, it's been disappointing. We expected so much from him, especially from what we saw in the Champions League run. One thing I've always held on to, though, is one thing that Dirk Kuyt said, and I actually went to do some research on it, and it's the truth. I might even write an article on it. He said players that come from the Dutch league, they need a season to adapt to the Prem. If you look at guys like Suarez, Dirk Kuyt, a number of the Eredivisie players didn't bang in the first season. They took a season to get adjusted. And I think Ziyech has shown enough moments where we think he can be good. I think what the problem is with Ziyech and why people have been so impatient is because he's come in his prime. He's 27, 28. We expected him to just hit the ground straight away, especially when we saw in that run of games. I think it was Burnley, Sheffield United, and one other game where he was just excellent, like the best player on the pitch for us. So we thought
Sheffield United, Leeds.
Yeah, so we thought we got a real quality player. So yeah, man. But all in all, it has been disappointing.
Oh, Gal.
Oh my
no. That's Chelsea blue.
Yeah, that's Chelsea blue.
Gal, I hope this teaches you, never bet against Chelsea.
No, I bet against myself. I didn't even ask for anything in return. That's the worst part.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you just said it. He didn't.
Gal, we're gonna finish off this, and then we'll definitely be over soon. And I'll give you a buzz in a bit anyway, and we'll talk about when to start it. But 100%, let's do it.
Yeah, Daniel.
88 bus stop has just put in a super chat quickly. Chelsea fans need to understand that none of their signings played in the low block league. You'll be blessing whoever will buy them after they've adapted, is what he's saying there.
Do you know what's so mad? Do you know what's so mad? And this is why, again, I'm so harsh on Ziyech as well, because like everyone said, none of these players, apart from him, have even reached their prime. It's a very young team, like a lot like Mason Mount, Reece James, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, like a lot of these players, Christian Pulisic, Callum Hudson-Odoi, they still haven't even like come good yet. Once they come good, oh my goodness, and they've already got a Champions League medal. This is what I'm trying to say. Like
madness, isn't it? Madness. It's mad. I said it. You know what I said there as Dan as well. I said, you think about these bunch of players that have just won the Champions League, and you think about what they've actually achieved with our club so far. They've done fuck all. It feels weird. It's not real, that connection like we had with Lampard, Terry, Drogba, Ashley Cole when they won it.
Do you know what it is, Jamdon?
You know what I mean?
Do you know what it is for me? Yeah. I think that these players, like they've given, like Joe Cole said in commentary, they've given a lot of us one of the best nights of our lives. Like I don't know about you lot, but just Saturday was one of the best days of my life. Do you know what I'm saying? In my book, the reason why I'm even going to be even more harsh on these guys is because I know what they're capable of, and I think we've won a trophy at the beginning of a process. So imagine how much we put in with these guys continuing that process. They've become legends in my eyes. A lot of them, obviously more than others, but some people have really like Christensen. I'm going to be so hard on him because I know what he's capable of. I know how good he can be. Do you know what I'm saying? I understand the Jorginho thing, but him again. We can be harsh on him because we know how good they can be. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Chilwell is someone I'm going to be harsh on. Reece James, we know how good these guys put in a performance that should have been how we played. If we played like that against Leicester, we would have won 3-0. We would have wiped the floor with them. Do you know what I'm saying?
But we played like that against Leicester the week after, didn't we? Do you remember?
Exactly.
It's a mentality transition. It's mentality transition. You go from underdogs to favourites, and at the moment, before Saturday, this team played better as underdogs. It proved on Saturday.
It did,
bro. A lot of them, mate, are gonna be. Or a lot of them already are legends in my eyes, but we can do more. Like we're living in the moment.
Dan, they're goats, bro. Some of these are really goats, man.
Guys, someone mentions Christensen and Lewis just pops up.
Yes, Lewis.
Guys, our first Champions League win marked the end of our era of our old guard. This one is the start of something special. It's the start of the likes of Mount becoming a legend, Werner becoming a legend, Kepa becoming a legend.
Now you've gone too far. Yeah?
I pushed it.
No, but look, someone I want to give credit to. Of course, we've given everyone credit, and it's someone that didn't really have much to do in the game. But Edouard Mendy has been huge for us. He's
my goalkeeper.
He had his game. You know how the system doesn't give other teams chances. Yeah. He's had his game where against Real Madrid, he made 2 big saves on Benzema, which I think allowed us to win that game as comfortable as we did. And then now you go into the final where he didn't really have much to do, but he has been colossal. Especially when we've been complaining about a keeper for so long with the Kepa mishaps and whatnot. Mendy has been a solid pair of hands. And even if we do get Donnarumma, I think out of respect to him, he deserves to start as the number 1. like 100%.
Let's move, let's move because I want to get some of these guys in here for at least half hour as well. But Timo Werner, who wants to start with that one?
I'm gonna be careful what I'm saying here. Right. Because I have a lot of angry moms queuing up in my front office, so I have to be careful what I said. Do you want honest answer or brutally honest answer?
Brutally
honest answer.
Brutally honest answer.
Just an honest one will do.
Yeah,
Honest answer, yeah. I would give him a 7. 12 goals, 15 assists in the season. Champions League winner. At least the best power couple in European right now, at least. And you're not seeing that every day, that photo with his girlfriend, with Dele Alli and Pep Guardiola's daughter, isn't it? So, 7.
The correlation.
Do I disagree with a 7? Like,
Yes. Yes. I do.
Unlike Dele Alli, though, you know, Timo Werner has a Champions League medal, and Dele will never see one.
Exactly.
Let me balance it out. Okay, he was bought to score goals. Yeah, that's what he said in the tin. He's bought to score goals, and that's his main job to do. So if I'm ranking him on that, he gets a 2 or a 3. However, he has influence on this team whenever he plays, whether it's putting people out of position, getting penalties, getting assists. That's probably up an 8 or a 9. If I balance it out fairly, I'm probably going to give him a 6.5 for the season.
Let me counter that. He was brought. When you come to Chelsea, you're brought to win trophies. He's fine. You can say he hasn't got 35 goals a season and won the Golden Boot, but he's contributed to our attack. We love Drogba, and why is it? It's not because he was winning the Golden Boot all the time. It's because in big games he was contributing and being a constant threat and a nuisance and a peasant. Look at that final, for example. That goal does not come about if the rest of the 43 minutes beforehand, he wasn't a constant threat and nuisance to John Stones and Ruben Diaz, pulling them apart. That goal, that space, the run he made for Mount to even play that pass in the first place with Havertz doesn't come because of him. So I think he needs to get more respect. Yes, he's missed open goals, and yes, they have been embarrassing. And he get caught offside sometimes, but this guy is only going to improve and get better. And I'm going to give him a 7. I think it's deserved for his first season in the Premier League.
Let me counteract what you just said. He's missed so many chances that we shouldn't have even been in the positions of struggling and hanging on to 1-0 wins. He should have buried all of them.
Let me counteract what you just said, Andrew.
On Saturday, he should have had 2 goals.
Yeah.
He should have had 2 goals Saturday.
Andrew, let me counteract what you just said. This guy doesn't miss more chances than Salah or Aubameyang.
I don't care. They don't play for me.
We need to create. Listen, we do need to create more for him, for 1, and 2. We shouldn't rely on just him to score goals.
Oh,
the reason why I'm going to disagree with that just a bit is because saying that we need to create more chances for him, bro. We out-create almost every team, 90% of the teams that we face. Did you see the XG for the game against Man City? We created more chances. No, Werner had 2 clear-cut chances in that game.
Yeah, he had 2 clear-cut chances.
But the thing is, but I didn't say create just for him.
No, I know.
But I didn't say create for him. I'm talking about in general for our attack. We need to create more clear-cut chances for 1, and 2, our attack in general needs to score more goals. It's not just Werner.
I'm gonna give Werner an overall season rating. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give him a 7, but that's my opinion. I just think he's been brought in to score goals, and I understand that, and people will look at that and say he deserves a lot less. 100% get that, but he's been so important and so integral to the way Tuchel likes to play football this season. You know, I think when he hasn't played, and it's not many games where he hasn't played. I'll give you an example with the Arsenal game, Dan. He was missed, and we said Timo Werner was needed in that game to stretch the game. We don't have players that naturally give us that movement, if that makes sense. Other than Havertz, him and Havertz, I think have got great movement, especially running in spaces behind, coming in and stuff like that. So I think, yes, he's our top assister this season, fair enough. But he needs to score goals and needs to improve next season. But I'd give him a 7. I don't think he's been a flop. I don't think he's the flop of the season, in my eyes. I think it's pretty harsh to give him the flop of the season. But that's my view on Timo Werner.
Fair enough.
Quickly, before we move on, I've got a super chat that's just come in. as well, if I can find it. I can't even find it. There it is. From Zubir. Zubir says, I think Timo has had a good season.
Thank
What
you.
you need to also understand that is the Premier League and he's not the Bundesliga. I would give him another season. And I think we all agree on that. I don't think anyone's saying get rid of him. I mean, Dan, I know Dan's not his biggest fan, but I'm sure Dan's not saying get rid of him, are you, Dan? If he's there.
I think it's cut,
No.
but yeah.
He's gone. All right, fair enough. No, but yeah, so from that instance, I feel we've got people in the back. We're going to get them in as well. Quickly, N'Golo Kante, everyone. What are we saying? N'Golo Kante?
I don't think there's.
Ballon d'Or. I'll give him.
I don't think in the world there's a more. I don't think in the world there's a more important player in this position. I just don't think there is. And I know we can't go mad. The highest we can give is 10, and he gets a 10 for me. He's just outstanding. He was all over that pitch. There was like 3 of them on Saturday. He's just outstanding. Better than Makelele now. For me, he's better than Makelele.
Yes.
I'll give him a 2.
Kick him out.
Unbelievable.
Brian, you go.
Kante goes into.
He's legend at this club.
When you talk about the level of midfielders, like everyone wants to talk about Ballack, Zidane, Lampard, Gerrard for some reason. People talk about Scholes, Pirlo. People talk about these legends of the game. He is part of that, and maybe he doesn't get the same hype because even though we all say he is world class, maybe it's because he's just he's the quiet guy in the corner. He doesn't. He's not always speaking in press conferences or anything. He doesn't dye his hair, or he's not, he's not always in the news for some reason or another. He's
taken for granted. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's taken for granted. That's what he is.
Yeah, exactly. And also, he's like 5 foot, 3 or whatever. He's small.
That's why he drives a Mini.
So I think this guy should, even when we're saying Ballon d'Or, and for example, Slens, and I'm not calling him out, but Slens saying, I don't think he should win the Ballon d'Or. But for why? He's been, if France go on and win the World Cup, the Euros, there's no reason why he shouldn't win the Ballon d'Or, or at least be in the top 3.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm going to give N'Golo Kante a 9.5, 10, whatever you want to give it. I just love the guy. For me, he is just he gets in anyone's team.
Yeah.
And I'm not lying when I say this. In that game against Man City in the Champions League, if he wasn't playing that game, I think, I'm not saying we would have lost, but I'm saying we wouldn't have won in the way that we won without him, because he was everywhere again. The tackles, the interceptions, the winning of the ball, the driving up the pitch. He's got everything to his game now. He literally has, and it's not a player for me. He's the best CDM in the world. In my eyes, he's the best CDM in the world, and he is irreplaceable at our club. But Abs, what do you want to say, bro? Tell us.
One thing to add to what Jem said, he says he's the best CDM in the world. He's not even actually a CDM if you deep it. Man's up still box to box. So he's the best DM, the best box to box in the world, and he's not even specifying on 1 or 2. Put some respect on N'Golo Kante's name. And also, you see these gooners, right? They don't know how to shut up. People coming out dissing Timo Werner. You diss Timo Werner when you got flipping Aubameyang, the C-Tech Solomon Kalou up top, man. Don't ever flipping diss Timo Werner again. Don't you dare come
Abs. After Saturday, it's done. There's no need to waste your time with these guys, yeah?
I've said
Don't waste
that.
your time. It's done.
Said it to him, man.
Yeah, it's done.
It ain't worth
It's
it,
done.
man.
Don't waste your energy. You know what I mean? We don't deal with mid-table teams, okay? We just don't do it. They're below us, and it's below us. You know what I mean?
It's not even that. Listen, if Arsenal want to say they're the biggest club in London, that's all they have left. Remember, we took their Premier League from them. We were the first London club to win the Champions League. We have 2 Champions Leagues now. If they want to be the biggest club in London, if that's the tag they want to do because they want to win Twitter, Premier League, that's what they want, then fine. You know what? I don't care. Be the biggest club. I don't care. I want to win more Champions Leagues. I want to win more Premier Leagues. That's my focus.
You know where London is? It's in Europe, and we're the champions of Europe.
Hey. Chris, what do you want to say, bro? Tell us.
I got something to ask you after this Kante thing. But Kante for me, he's the best midfielder in the world. I would say actually, the man is like you can clone. He's like a clone. He's running everywhere. Like Eden Hazard said, there's like 2 Kantes running around me. He's had an amazing season. He's helped us win the Champions League in the semi-final. He is crucial. The final, whenever he plays, he always gives it his all, and that's what Chelsea fans want when a player just gives it all. So 9.5. Like, he's an amazing player to watch. We are lucky to have a player like that.
He's better than Pogba, by the way.
Yeah,
He's better than Pogba.
he is.
No, I mean, they're different players, man. I don't like comparing Pogba and Kante.
I know,
one thing
but I
will
mean,
say,
yeah.
they're great together. They're great together.
Yeah.
Trust me, they are unbeatable.
But Jem,
Bobby,
can you tell me?
Go on.
Who would you have in the team, Kante or Pogba?
Kante. Obviously, Kante. I love Kante, but I love Pogba as well. I do like him. I think
Yeah,
Pogba-
yeah.
About both, man.
You know, I think he's great.
Of course.
Really, really good. Bobby.
Hi, hello everyone. Thanks for letting me on your stream.
No
It's a privilege. It's the first time I've actually seen this channel. So if anyone knows anything about me, I do go around supporting all Chelsea streams that I think are really worth a while. And my message, I caught 3 points before you've sort of given me the privilege to speak. First of all, Arsenal. My message to Arsenal fans is Chelsea make history. We don't live in history. Timo Werner. It's difficult to judge him. This has been a difficult time. New country, pandemic, young age-ish. First season, I think he's done fairly well. Those people that gave him 7 out of 10, I think is fair. And N'Golo Kante, if football is ever to mean anything, N'Golo Kante has to win the Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. There's no point keep giving it to Messi, Ronaldo, or any other forward. This guy, his story alone, apart from what he's achieved, and the fact that he has more or less single-handedly taken Chelsea, this young Chelsea team, to dreamland, a Champions League final, and lifting the trophy. He has to win it. It's a no-brainer to me.
I agree, Bobby. You couldn't have said it any better, mate. And I'm glad that you've actually managed to find us as well. And hopefully we can get you on here a lot more as well and get your thoughts and stuff, mate. So thank you for tuning in on that. But yeah, I agree. I think if N'Golo Kante doesn't even get involved in it, is a criminal act for me. He has to be. Look what he's won. He's won everything. Every major trophy that you could possibly win, N'Golo Kante has done that. And for me, he is the best at what he does, and he deserves it the most. There's an argument for Lewandowski, don't get me wrong, but I think he's got to be there. I really do think he's got to be there.
He hasn't won the Carabao Cup. He's won everything other than the Carabao Cup. Do you know what I mean? But blimey now, I think I looked at a stat where he's in the same records as Thierry Henry and Pedro for winning all of the major trophies across Europe or something like that, if I'm right. I can't remember. That was what it was.
Yeah.
It was Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup,
Europa League.
Guys, if I may steal in one more comment, please.
Go on, mate.
Next season, clearly the Premier League is sort of one of the things top of the agenda. And please God, if another miracle can happen and we repeat the Champions League, I'll take it with both arms. But I think a target for Chelsea, for the sake of the reputation of the club, has got to be the World Club Cup. We got there once and made a pig's ear of it. This time we've got to take it seriously, because that's where the elite belong, and we've got to win that trophy.
We also need a Super Cup as well. Super Cup.
For sure.
We'll win that.
We want to say Cup, but win it again with.
Let's go to Doddy fan. What are you saying, bro?
Just before I get on to my point, Jem, and I sent these to Lambs on Twitter DM. The Madrid zone has shared, and I put this in the comment section as well. The Madrid zone have shared the official documents, the confidential documents, and the signatures of each club. Of all the big 6 English teams and the rest of the Super League clubs. And it's like a bonding document, so it's their official signatures from your chairman, Bruce Buck, the other chairmen, the other clubs in the English football and the other clubs in Europe, just to confirm the bonding of the Super League. So it might affect the official breakaway in terms of how difficult it will be to officially break away. But I just wanted to bring that news to you. In terms of the Champions League final, look, I said on the night, I think it was a cagey first 10-15 minutes. I think that Chelsea sort of got on the front foot from the upper hand. I think that City kind of broke away. I think Havertz's goal was good. With Timo Werner, it was just getting in the right. He got in the right places. He was on side.
Careful, Donny. Careful what you said.
Exactly, and then
Yeah,
Timo Werner was.
Say what you want about Werner. It's fine.
Timo Werner was onside for the first time in his career. And he just needed more goals, in my opinion. I think that Werner, if he just got on the target a little bit more, I think he would have scored 4 or 5, because I think Werner was definitely a threat in that game, but he just needed to find the target. But my man of the match, even though there's a couple of choices between the likes of Reece James,
Just go down in the background. Turn it down, man. It's very loud.
Yeah. Reece James could have been my man of the match, but my man of the match was N'Golo Kanté. He was all over that midfield. I'm sorry, attorney of Werner. I could have given it to Timo, but I've given it to Kanté because
I did say Kanté was man of the match.
Yeah, fair enough. And the reason why I say Kanté was he was all over that midfield. He was making the play. He was being assured at the back. He was playmaking the ball. He was directing the play. It was just all over the pitch on the most positive way, and I think he really directed the play. And, like you were saying, I think if he doesn't get involved in at least the conversation of the Ballon d'Or, it is a criminal act. And Kanté deserves it. Like you were saying with the story that he's had, I remember seeing him play a few years ago, watching highlights as a young teenager, watching him play for Charnes in the French division, in the French second division. He was brilliant in the Charnes squad. And when he went to Leicester, I said, this guy could do something. Didn't expect him to win the league with Leicester. That was a long shot. But I expected him to do well at Leicester. And now where he's gone to now to the Chelsea squad, honestly, man, Kanté is just the definition of a football story. Like Jamie Vardy is for Leicester. He's the definition of a football story. But overall, Chelsea deserved it. Pep overthought it. And just want to say good luck to Morecambe and Newport for today's final.
Yeah, I hear that, bro. Bobby Smoky Signal says it seems both Tuchel and Thiago Silva have signed new contracts, and that is a big thing for Chelsea Football Club. It's going to be interesting to see what Chelsea do in the summer. There was talks about Tuchel being given, given obviously the contract, but also the backing, which means that they're backing the Tuchel project. I want to see what players they're going to allow him to bring in. It's going to be very interesting to see. We're going to be doing transfer news on here as well, where we'll be talking about potential signings and things like that. If you are new here, please subscribe to GNA. We're going to finish off soon because the gal is messaging me, keeps saying he wants to go over there. He's going to be painting himself blue because back in September, October, the guy said on this channel that if Chelsea win the Europa League, the Champions League final, he will paint himself blue. So he will be doing that on EGTV. So make sure you go over to EGTV after our video as well to watch that. So yeah, go on. Who's speaking?
Jem, can I send you those documents? I've sent it to Lambs. Can I send those documents over to you on private DM?
We can do, but not. Let's not talk about it today, Donny, because I've got to shoot soon as well. I don't want to.
Yeah, no worries.
But 100%, send them over to me, and we'll definitely look into talking about that. But who is Daniel? Daniel, how you doing, bro?
I'm good.
How you feeling?
N'Golo Kanté deserves a knighthood, man. That's all I have to say. Knighthood, statue, make him a Chelsea legend. Whatever he wants.
What was your thoughts on the Champions League final? Tell me, what you've been doing since then?
Just trying to think, is it actually real? I still think it's a dream. They ain't won it, but it's real.
I will do. Yeah, I agree, mate. It's definitely. It hasn't hit home. I think I said to Winter Surfer earlier, it feels like it's not actually sank in, is it? Do you know what I mean? The whole situation and that. But we moved with the Champions of Europe. There's not one thing any club can say to us. It doesn't matter if they're rivals, if they're not rivals, whatever they are. No one can come to Chelsea Football Club because we own Europe. And I'm so happy and so proud of my team. And I hope that we continue to dominate. And now we can go and get that Premier League, go and compete be the best and go and pick that Premier League up as well for us as well.
What I will
So,
say,
Get the
I'll tell you what I
Super
will
Cup,
say,
the World
if
Cup.
Tuchel wins the Premier League next season and keeps hold of the Champions League and maybe grabs the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup or both, I'll tell you something now. I'll say this right now. Thomas Tuchel will be Chelsea's most successful manager in club history. Guaranteed.
wow, you heard it.
More successful than Mourinho, because as far as to my knowledge, no matter how many Premier Leagues he won with Chelsea, he didn't win the Champions League, did he?
No.
So
No,
if Tuchel
no,
can
no.
take home a Champions League and multiple Premier Leagues over the next couple of years, Tuchel, best manager in Chelsea's history, out there.
I said, yeah, like, if he wins, like, 2 Premier Leagues and a Champions League, I think it, like, passes Mourinho, like, sadly, like, well, not sadly.
Even more than one Champions League if he retains it next season.
Oh, if
I
he
think
wins
that's
another one,
guaranteed.
Jesus, yeah. If he wins another one, yeah, he's definitely going to be
And
number
takes
1.
home an FA Cup and just takes home an FA Cup just for the bands.
I want that Club World Cup first.
Yeah, guys.
Gem.
Yeah,
never
go on,
mind.
Chris. Go on, Chris. Go on, Chris.
I was going
Go
to
on,
say, remember talk about months ago, we ain't beat a Pep Guardiola, but now Tuchel beat him 3 times. 3 times.
Respect. Respect. You already know this is respect, Saints.
I don't want to hear
We ain't
excuses as well. Like people were saying, oh, we didn't play a CDM. Oh, we didn't do this. He done everything he possibly could to try and beat us. He played the most attacking lineup he could possibly play. And he still...
Do you want to know what?
I liked the Gem. I liked the disrespect. It's fine. Disrespect Chelsea and put us down and make us underdogs. I like it. It suits. So it's fine.
Can I just say?
He tried
Can I
it
just
versus
say?
PSG and it worked.
He wants.
so he tried it
Can I
again.
just say? Can I just say? Hold on, Daniel. He wants Lukaku and Lewandowski next season. To be fair.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that
I want them both.
Mate, I know that language, man. It's my language. Come on, Jim. I'll try and say that for you.
Tuchel deserves whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Even Adama Traore.
All right, guys. This night up.
Yeah, I think that down to
Gal wants me to go over there. It's been great. Honestly, what a massive show here. 120 of you here still now. Make sure you go and jump over to EGTV to go and watch
You'll
it. Gal,
subscribe.
get yourself like a Smurf, and we can all laugh at that and have a bit of fun over there. Look, please smash the like button. We've had over 100 likes on this show today, so we appreciate that massively. We picked up a massive numbers of subscribers as well. Again, we appreciate that. If you are still new here, please subscribe to GNA TV. We've got a couple of new content shows that we're going to be bringing in over the next couple of days before the Euros, so that we can close off the seasons as well. So make sure you tune into that as well. And guys, Winter Surfer, everyone that's here right now, thank you for all tuning in to GNA TV. And make sure you go follow everyone here as well that's talking. And we'll see you again very soon. Take care, people.
VIP, still key. Like Bando, bitch, oh please, yeah. Brand new whip, no keys, yeah. Get down on knees, yeah, yeah.